Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So last weekend was trip to the pond, so that means this weekend is prep for DIGP. So I guess we're gonna start off with a look at what we broke on the car. Engine, although it got a little bit hot, I don't know, that's just mid-pond things. So that's all good. We just need to change the oil. Not a big deal. Clutch needs to be bled. It started to get worse and worse over the course of the weekend, thinking that we boiled the fluid, and so there's air trapped in the line, so we just need to bleed that. Front bumper made it good. The other wheel did touch Darren, didn't break it or anything. That's good. Door pull, broken, need to fix that. Hydro works way better with these Project Mu pads. Pretty sick. It's like an on-off switch now. I can't be more stoked with that. Rear bumper needs some work. My little tab broke off that side. I ended up dragging it all around the track. Not stoked. There's literally a giant hole. So I'm gonna make new mounts so that we can fix that. Other than that, the car's doing good. I have a laundry list of just like small things that I need to fix as well, or at least just get done, like getting tires mounted and all that stuff. So let's get after it. All right, one of the first things we need to do is finally paint this fire extinguisher bracket. I've been delaying this, but I need to do it before it starts rusting. While we're between coats on that, I'm gonna go ahead and get some tires changed and get some new rubber on these wheels. All right, so I've got two pairs of Kendas all mounted up, a pair of Ironman just in case, and this half set of the Acceleras 651s, the whatever's the 300 treadwear version, since that's all we really can run in DIGP. The plan is work through those, get a good baseline of how they work or how well they're gonna last. Since these are heat cycled, as I did, they're about half worn from running mid-pond, so they've got some heat into them, definitely cooled down. We'll see how those last, because that's really all I have for a comparison to the Kendas. These Kendas will be focused on comp stuff, and then if these are actually just too much grip for me to use, I'll switch over to the Ironman for the comp stuff. So I don't want to get trapped in a situation where I put too much grip in the car and no longer can drive it, since I'm so used to running on just like Ironman tires. But now next up, we're going to try to remake these bumper mounts. So essentially the problem I ran into is I made these out of 20 gauge stuff that I got as throwaway from a work project. The problem was that it's so thin that no matter what I do to kind of weld it on, it eventually just fatigue fails. I think this one you can see is beginning to crack right there. So this one would have came off. So the other one, I actually had 3 of them. So the middle one came off a while ago, never put it back on. And then this one cracked off. So when I basically hit a bump, grabbed the bottom edge, ripped the zip tie off of this, ripped whatever was left of the weld here, and allowed this whole half to come out. But the other side was still bolted on, which caused a whole bumper situation. Let's get the mounts made first, since I'm gonna make those beefy as heck now. so we got it welded on. Got the little tabs welded in. It's not as pretty as I would have liked, but it'll get the job done. So I've got that one on this side. Got this one on this side. So let's get to the next thing. All right, next up, we gotta fix this. So put a new collar on there and probably do a way better job doing the stitching on this. And I'm gonna just completely overkill this to try to make it better. So let's see how this goes. I added this giant fender washer as a way to help distribute the load around, so I didn't pull out the little collar thing again. So this should be quite a bit stronger, nice and sandwiched in there. So hopefully that does not have any issues. Not sure if I care for the look of it, but as long as it works, maybe I can think up a better idea. And we can polish one of these washers. That seems a little over the top, but I'll probably do it. Also, finished painting this guy black, so we just have to go ahead and remount this in. Don't mind the fact that I smudged it really bad, trying to just go way too fast and paint both sides at the same time, but it turned out okay. Good enough to be completely covered and against the floor. All right, now that that is situated, let's go ahead and get the car kind of going the other way so that we can change the oil and bleed my clutch, and hopefully that's the last few things that we need to do. So we got the oil changed, and we also got the clutch bled. I took a lot of fluid and really tried to bleed it out because this is what came out of it. I mean, this stuff is dark. Went ahead and got a whole new thing of brake fluid, some Crestone stuff on, and it's looking a little bit better. I think there just may be some dark material in the cylinder itself. It should be a little bit better. I also went ahead and adjusted the pedal itself a little bit to try to get a little bit more throw. So I think with that, those systems are done. There's a couple more things we have to get ready for the event, and then we'll be ready to go. All right, next up, so I have a new set of harnesses for this car. They're for the driver's seat. These are full 3-inch, and then the ones that I have to replace them are the 2 to 3 inch, so it'll be 2 inch up by the neck area, so it'll be a little more comfortable. So hopefully all I have to do is change the upper straps here, but to do that I have to take hard top off and everything, so that's gonna be fun. All right, there we go. So we've got the ends nicely tied up, and we just need to take the plastic off and we'll be good. So I think we're about good for DIGP. So later this week, I think we're going up Friday morning. I guess the next video here is going to be getting the car out there to the track and back to more driving. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'll see you on the next one.